cheese and bread.
Tunes.
Yeah, after 87 episodes, 86 episodes, I thought, let's jazz it up a little bit. Let's get on the road to 100. And
Nice one, nice. Wasn't it?
Oh, you like that one? Yeah, little tinkle on the buttons. Little tinkle on the buttons, man.
Little tinkle on the buttons.
Yeah,
that's almost like a producer name now, isn't it? Tinkle on the buttons.
Wait, that's a thingy, a second name. Tinkle on the buttons. Yeah. What's going on, brother? What's happening?
Whee. Just juggle. spinning plates. You
Ah,
remember?
yes.
Once upon a time, a phrase
Yeah,
was used and the big pause had to happen. So,
yeah,
spinning plates.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Spinning plates, man.
Spinning plates. I
Just,
like that. I remember that.
yeah, just working on various things. I was delivering a masterclass on personal finance this week
Oh, brilliant.
for a leadership network for a company down in Faversham. That
Oh,
went really
wow.
nicely, really well. Enjoyed
Okay.
thoroughly. Um, Touched on various things, and I have a thing where I had like a live prop, which is a box, and I talk
Hmm.
about the box in a certain way, and then at the
Hmm.
end of the session, they get to see what's in the box and things like that.
Yeah.
So it was a nice thing, and then I've got another one coming up, but this one's for youth, so it's gonna be more heavily focused on them avoiding certain things. Touch on that on the adult one, but for the youth one,
Yeah.
definitely avoiding certain things
Okay.
and being aware of certain things when it comes to getting into the world of money. So we're
Oh,
doing that.
it must be rewarding doing your little bit.
It does feel good. It does feel
Yeah.
good. It's an enjoyable experience when some people the penny drops on certain things.
Yeah.
That I got an audible on one of the actual
Yeah.
things. No, I'm not saying there was a clicking fingers because it's not that kind of
Oh, it's not that type of
scenario,
environment. No, no.
but it was a similar kind of reaction when I dropped a bar, so to speak, and
Yeah.
then they realized, okay, this is what's happening in our financial lives. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Excellent.
Um,
I'm just sending out messages as you can hear my phone's going off. People
ah,
people are
alerting the nation.
yes, alerting friends and family to say, come in, come in, come in. No, that's good. As long as I mean, things are progressive and what I mean. All right, yeah, shush. Um, things are progressive. How much battery have I got? I need some light. I'm looking dark. Hold on. Let's see if we can nice up the phone.
Aesthetics. Even me, I've got
Yeah,
a bit of light today. I should have turned it off.
you're all right. Oh, there we go. Now we get the
Mhm.
now we get the
The
fuel
illumination.
illumination. Good evening, Dr. DK. How are you? Nice to have you here. If you've just joined us, welcome to the Real SoundCheck podcast. We've had a short little break, what I mean, as the clocks is about to change,
Mm.
we have to get things done.
It's like
So
halfway through October already, and you go into the
yeah,
shops and you see the aisles, two of them dedicated to the Crimbo
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
It's
already.
like, my
It's
gosh.
that time, man. It's that time. You have to be thinking ahead right now. So but we're here. It's another
Hmm.
episode. We're back. We're on the road to 100. Yeah, it's another chapter. It's another episode.
Yes, indeed, the Real
Mm,
Soundcheck podcast.
they
I'm
are.
here with gentlemen on my right, might be your left, Mr. Butch Cassidy, and I go by the name of Dave Knight.
And Mr.
And we'd
Knight.
like to invite you into our little circle here. We have some bands, we have some quizzes, we have some fun. We do some reviews on films, and we do some ideas that we have things like hypothetical, which is where we look at some
Yes.
of the things that people are talking about around the internet. Is it really true? Is it really not true? I mean, are they really doing that? Are they not doing that? The weather things are quite interesting because hypothetically they couldn't modify the weather, but hypothetically now they're saying that they can, and there's
Yeah.
patents for certain
Yeah.
activities and stuff. So
Uh-huh.
a lot of things are coming to fruition. Oh my days, there's something that's happened recently
Go
that's
on.
really tied into something, but maybe we'll reserve it for another episode, or I don't know.
It's up to
I'm
you.
just
Talk
thinking,
the things. We're having a catch up.
well,
What's on your
yeah,
mind?
well, we have to have the catch up about us first before we
Yeah,
delve into
yeah.
topics. You know what I mean?
Oh, me, my life's boring. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm all right. Everything's okay. Family's well. Daughter's great. Mum's great. Yeah. Still single. There we go. Caught up. No, I went to the We DJ event, which was a what do you call those things? No, not seminar.
I would call it exhibition.
Exhibition.
Yeah.
exhibition of DJ equipment. It was okay. I like the venue in the sense of where it was because it was close to me.
Always helps.
um, it was West London, so it was in a hotel. You could think of like all a couple of function rooms in the hotel were dedicated. As soon as you walk in, whoop whoop whoop, you heard the music going. All the DJ equipment and geeking stuff that you can. Everyone was queuing up to have goes on it and so forth. But upstairs they had the nice talking seminar bit, which was good, and I found that very informative. I sat there and I sat through two talking about music um, and how it's changing and what DJs need to do to stay adaptable to collecting and curing their music and creating playlists and stuff and sounding original. And then there was a podcast which was done by DJ Ron, and he had other drum and bass DJs with him. Jumping Jack Frost, can't remember everyone. DJ Rap. He had someone from Hospital Records, I think it was, and he had Ray Keith. So yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was nice to hear how them lot are nearly like 30 years into the game, but still maintaining their mentality, still maintaining health, having to reinvent themselves because not keeping up to the times with social media and everything else. Yeah, it was good. It was really, really good. Nice evening, well spent in the
That
game,
sounds
so to
cool.
speak. So yeah, man, it
That
was
sounds
good.
cool. Because I
Yeah.
went to, actually, me and Jonathan, we went to BPM a couple of times up in the north.
Up in North,
But
yeah, I've always wanted to
yeah,
go, but no one was really on it when I wanted to go. So
let's see. So the
yeah.
last one we went to, it didn't seem as many brand names were there, but
I
apparently the
heard, I
brand
heard,
names were
and they
at this
downsized it,
one.
didn't they?
Yeah, it seemed a bit
Mm.
more sparse. It was interesting going into the sound room though, because different speaker sets from different companies were set up, and they took turns in actually, demonstrating
Ooh,
what
now that I
their.
would have loved. Yeah,
Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, it's
yeah,
that's a it was because they're all coming with their best game in it, because you've got the
yeah.
competition right there.
Right.
And you could just see the expression of people's faces sometimes when the company would try and say, yeah, da 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 da, and then they start playing it and it's just flat.
Yeah. Ah, ah, ah.
And I guess from a clubbing perspective, you just want to feel a rounded bass, you want clear vocals, and you want harmonies to sit nicely.
Yeah. You want to feel that
That's
middle bit
pretty
as well.
much
Yeah,
pretty much it. But when you feel bass, you don't just want to get low end. You want to get the color and the elements within the bass
yeah,
that you don't really get to hear unless you got headphones on and you got a
yes.
decent set of headphones.
When Dave talks about color, he's talking about the full range of bass, not just the heavy bottom end, because sometimes there's a note that the bass starts with. It's
Yes.
not just the boom, boom, boom. It could be boom, boom, boom. And you want to be able to feel everything within it. So when he talks about color, that's what he kind of means.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And
just
there's
for
the
the
subs
listeners.
as well. No, that's cool because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all education
yeah,
and illumination. The subs as well. Sometimes there's certain songs when I had certain headphones, the bass will come out so much better, and there's tunes where you, it's almost like the producer's done this thing and they've left it out. Imagine
yeah,
having cornflakes with no milk. You know
yeah,
what I mean? When you
yeah.
have it with milk or when you have it with warm milk, it's like,
hmm
oh, okay, now. So yeah, it was interesting to hear the different elements. But here, apparently, there's a lot of people playing at the same time, so you didn't have that set up.
Yeah, it was. For, I don't know how some DJs. Yeah, a few DJs did complain about it because it was a mix mash. Until you were in front of the stand, you didn't hear the thing. But then it was like to the everybody's different. I'm going to pick my words very carefully.
Sure.
Everybody's different, and some people can't decompartmentalize. I have to say it slowly. So if they're in front of a sound system and then let's say they're playing a Sean Paul song, they would get distracted because the next sound system might be playing Shy FX drum and bass.
Yeah.
And because they can hear both sets openly, they can't work it out.
Yeah.
But me now, I can stand in front of that and hone in
On what
on
you're
that,
throwing,
on
yeah.
what is unidirectional in front of me, and appreciate what that is.
Yeah.
So there was a few people a bit upset with all of the layout and everything else, but it was good. It was definitely good. I think the good part of it as well is, oh, long time, I haven't seen you. Oh my God, you're still in the game. I haven't. It was one of those, and
A
trying to
bit of a
work out.
reunion.
Yeah. It was good.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah. So Good Muse might have a presence there next year.
Good.
So we're going to consider that. We were considering a BPM, but it seems as though this one, We DJ, is probably going to be a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll figure out.
I'm coming to be an
something
ambassador.
nice.
I think I signed up someone on the day as well.
Nice. Appreciate it, man.
No,
man.
definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna keep working. We're gonna look to bring currency into it, so we might launch in the US next year
Good.
and see what happens with that as well. Salute Caramel Crunches. Wants to go on Caramel Radio because that's their name.
Yeah.
That is my little station, one of my little stations.
Yeah, man.
Playing gorgeous R&B, street soul, neo soul, down tempo grooves, love songs, and slow jams 24/7.
Nice. Nice. It's the Real SoundCheck podcast. Hello. Hello, we are here. And did you know it's quiz night? It's quiz night. So tell a friend, invite them in, share the link if you can. That would be nice. We'll be starting that soon. Go on now. What was on your head? You said it was going to be controversial. Yeah, don't think I've forgotten. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a couple seconds to just think about it. Hold on. I think I'll give you a couple seconds. And go.
Okay. It's the Real SoundCheck podcast, and sometimes we talk about things hypothetically.
Uh-huh.
And this interesting week on the A front, but also on the robotic front.
Okay.
So, certain gentleman,
Yeah.
surname rhymes with Dusk,
Yeah.
has released or introduced us to a new version of a certain humanoid robot.
Yes.
At the same time, a robo taxi. And at the same time, a robo van.
Yes.
Yeah. And not necessarily directly related, but the same week, he's landed a rocket that's like mega time size of the usual rockets that come and launch and land. So they're reusable. So the first three, which is the robot, the taxi, and the truck,
Yes.
they are strikingly familiar. And there are
iRobot.
now people who put the footage together, side by side footage, and it is pretty much identical to iRobot. And it was 20 years ago. So within 20
Even
years,
the bus. When I saw the bus.
that's it. Yes.
When I saw
Exactly.
that bus, can I find it? Where would I be able to find it?
Because that's the bus. Well, no, I don't. I didn't save the
Yeah.
post because the post would have just shown it just side by side, and
Okay.
it's uncanny. It's uncanny. It's amazing from the perspective of technological advances, but also amazing that the price
Yeah.
of these robots, $20 to $30K.
Is that what you're saying?
$20 to $30K, and it can do pretty much whatever you want in terms of looking after the kids, taking the dog for a walk, taking out the trash, all
Stop
those
it.
things. So it's pretty much iRobot, and we all know what happens in iRobot. So there's going to be people who are going to be thinking, well, who's in charge?
Mm,
Do
no.
you let them be in control of themselves, or is there someone who ultimately is in control? And if ultimately someone is in
Yeah.
control,
Yeah.
then if that person is controlled by others,
Yeah.
what happens? So
This is
it's
the
very
future, man.
interesting. It's
This is
very,
this is the
very
future. It's
interesting. Is
I like it because right now the way that it looks,
mm,
well-to-do, affluent people who want to, live in the future are going to be the test bunnies. Go ahead,
hmm
go for it. You know what I mean? You lot have got decent money. You've got your well-to-do. A lot of people can pay off 30 grand for a robot,
yeah,
which you can
yeah,
do. You can
hmm
pay it off, and a lot of
hmm
people will buy it straight away. They just want it. They want to be the
yeah,
first. They want to get it.
yeah.
So you lot let me know, just like PlayStation 1, you lot let me know how it works. I'm buying two. Yeah.
Because
I'll, I'll buy Mark 2. That's it.
because there's the well, I say controversial, when the Xbox landed.
Yes.
And remember, it was doing that thing where it could look at your movements to be part of the game.
Yes.
Right. So the camera was on, looking at you and modeling your movements.
Yes.
And then there was, it could recognize who you were.
Yes.
So it recognized Sally from John from Little Billy.
Mm-hmm.
And so some people were like, well, when it's off, is it actually off? Because it's connected to the internet.
It's just like your phone. It's never off. They've
Right.
taken they've taken batteries out of phones and they're still
Mm.
transmitting.
Yeah. But at least with your phone, you know where the cameras are and you can cover it. And yes, you can probably cover your Xbox thing. But with a
Yeah.
robot now, especially if it's got thermal radiation imaging and stuff,
Yep.
which it probably has, and maybe sonic imaging, just like in the Batman film,
Yes.
it's going to be
Of course it is. Of course it is.
interesting.
We're gonna deep dive into that conversation. We definitely have a hypothetical session coming up again as we scroll really close to our final 10 episodes on the road to 100 episodes right here. Um, yeah, I'm easy with that. I'm fine with it. The future
Hmm.
has to happen. The
Of
future has to
course,
happen. It's
of
it's
course.
got to it's got to happen. It's just uncanny that people carrier bus looked exactly like the one from the movie. When
But
I
this is
saw it, I
it.
was like, "Nah, you're kidding me." Any
This is
other
the thing.
shape but that shape. But then when you
Hmm.
technically work it out, you can go to the designer that was on the film and say, "Hi, how much is it is?" Speak to the rights of the people with the film and just
Hmm.
pay them. He's a billionaire.
What, to
Someone
take the
draw
design,
it,
you mean?
take the design. It's sitting there.
Yeah, yeah, but it's interesting that the design is pretty much similar because that's the first thing I thought of. And then now they've got the picture side by people, putting three and three together.
Yes.
And even the taxi, the car. But remember it was that, no. Minority Report. Remember
Okay. Yeah.
Minority Report where, that's another great film.
Brilliant
Great
film.
film.
Watched it about 2 months ago. Brilliant.
Yeah. Where he jumps in the car, but he's trying to get away. But then it's like, oh, you're a wanted fugitive. Let me shut this car down and let me
Yeah.
take you to the nearest police station. So, Robo Taxi, because there's Robo Bus and Robo Taxi, right?
Right. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The competition, although, the Oculus, not Oculus. What is it? What do they call it now?
Yeah. Yeah. Oculus.
Is it? No, no, no. I'm talking about the robot, the Tesla robot. It's
Oh,
called
opium. I just had it up.
Optimus Prime.
Something like that.
But those ones, they look like a bit like our robot. But don't forget, they are now domesticated, shall we say? When I say domesticated, as in
This
they are
version is domesticated.
right. Because what I'm looking at is who the competition is, and the only competition I can see is Boston Dynamics, who are like way ahead
Mm-hmm.
from in terms of letting us see what it can do.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen anyone to try to push over one of these new ones, the Tesla ones.
I think I saw something about pushing in it, and it does stumble, but it's got the counterbalance thingy in it. Yeah, to be able to do it.
Right.
But these things have been road tested by the military before they hit us.
Mm.
Do you think that it's going to become civilian before it goes to the military? Really? No, come on. Really. Let's really think about it. Oh, we're going to put it in people. So, excuse me, I still got my cold. We're going to put it in people's houses before the military get their version. Really? That's not even hypothetical. It's not even a conspiracy. It's going to the military. The thing's going to get beaten up, thrown downstairs. It's going to rear a rep to pass any form of testing before it goes in domesticated. Yeah. That thing's going to be charged at tanks. It's going to be, you know what I mean? Boy, I'm telling you.
Really interesting. Because Atlas is a different breed in the terms of what we've seen it do. Backflips, running, not falling over, opening doors, picking up stuff, throwing stuff accurately.
Yeah.
But the Tesla one looks, I'm saying, domesticated, as in like, I'm going to help you. Yeah, let me carry your handbag for you. Let me hold your dog for you while you go inside and get your groceries.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
I'll run home and get I'll run home and get your asthma pump and bring it for you.
Yeah, wonder who Will Smith is.
Yeah. If you've just joined us, welcome. We're just catching up, saying hello. I hope you're all right. Say hello in the comments as soon as you arrive. We are moments away from starting the quiz, but we like a good catch up. I'm going to ask you, has anything touched your visual cortex in regards to watching something? Is there anything that you've seen recently? Film, box sets?
You know what?
Have you had any time for anything?
Nothing's really jumped out at me, you know.
Yeah, I've just started Rings of Power season 2.
At me. Yeah, even like sometimes I'll be at work and I'll be like, okay, let me try and go to cinema real quick before I go home.
Yeah.
Look up, like nothing's really there to say.
I heard
come
people
watch me,
walking out of the Joker.
Oh, that got slated.
Literally, it didn't make sense until the end. People said,
"Oh, is it?"
The twist at the end. Well, it's not a twist, but basically, the guy that they thought was meant to be the Joker inspires the Joker. So the whole film is about someone who's not the Joker, but he liked what this madman was doing, and then at the end you see him start change up his face and go on wicked in emulating the guy that the whole film's about.
But this is the second one.
Yes.
So it makes more sense for it to be the first one.
No.
But again, because you said it inspired the Joker.
No, the character Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how this. They said that this is the Joker 2, as it's continuing from, the whole thing. Heath Ledger, is it Heath Ledger?
Yeah.
Yeah, his version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know much about the storyline. I've seen some things, but what people have broken down is the film is boring, but makes sense at the end. Because apparently there's another character in the jail that this guy comes out of, and he is the Joker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people's gripe is the fact that it's a musical. That's the first thing that a lot of people have just jumped on.
It's a what?
Musical. Oh, you didn't know?
No. It's a musical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you won't catch me watching it. No. That's dead. That's dead in the water.
This is because people just confused. Like, what? Why would you? Why is it? Anyway, I'm not against musicals at all.
Yeah.
I liked Wonka. Wonka was decent to me.
I haven't watched Wonka yet.
Yeah. I think that's one worth watching.
Okay. I'll leave it till it gets cold outside and I get, you know what I mean, the duvet around me and all of them things there, munchies, bottle of Baileys, and then I'll attack it.
You know what? You've just reminded me, actually. I'll give you one to avoid as well, which is really
Oh
strange.
no,
One to avoid is not another church movie.
not another
Church
church
movie.
movie. What's
Yeah.
that?
It's basically a film that says this is not a Tyler Perry movie. So it's a parody of Tyler Perry films. And the cast
Okay,
is pretty decent. It's got Jamie Foxx, Kevin Daniels, Mickey Rourke. It had Vivica Fox. It
right.
had, but it didn't even get halfway through.
Oh, serious?
Didn't even get halfway through. So it's I'm saying it's one to avoid, but of course everyone's entitled to their own opinion, can make up their own mind. But
Yeah,
not another church movie was one that, if I was still doing the film club on a regular basis, it would have been probably something that I would have chosen to watch because of the cast, just on the cast alone.
yeah.
But boy, that one would probably have not gone down very well.
What's that one about the boxing on ITVX that they've made?
The boxing.
Thieves trying to thief out the boxing money or something like
Is
that.
that the
What's
one with Kevin Hart and stuff?
yeah.
Fight Night. I
Is that
think
what
it's
it's
called
called?
Fight Night.
Or something like that. It's got a lot of people in it. A lot of people are saying it's all right. I might take it in after the show. Apparently, it's a good couple episodes. It
Yeah,
looks
Fight Night.
interesting. Yeah, Fight Night, $1 million heist,
Yeah.
straight to ITVX.
Not even DVD, straight to ITVX. Is that the new flex?
This is what I'm saying. And of all the channels, ITVX.
One season. Terrence Howard, Samuel Jackson, Kevin Hart, Taraji B. Henson, Don
Yeah,
Cheadle. Very, very. The infamous armed robbery story after Muhammad Ali's historical comeback fight in 1970.
yeah. So I think that might be a little.
Yeah, that looks decent. Looks decent.
Something I did catch the other day was the homage they did to Lenny Henry. That was on
Okay.
ITV. That was on ITV. That was good. That was good, man.
Okay.
That was good. That was good. Just to sit down and just take in what my man has
Accomplished.
built, yeah, and accomplished in the country for himself, and then had time within his career to chill out, to try different things, to raise money. They said, like, if it wasn't for him, half of those Red Nose days would have been dead.
Right.
Dead. He has raised billion. They said something billion, and he's done over like 20 odd years of it.
No,
And they're saying he's been the forefront of Red Nose Day. And you know what I mean, this is why he's got the title and everything, you know what I mean, not just because of that, but in between that, doing theater from a comedian, funny, you know what I mean, on a Saturday morning, to playing Othello and doing different stuff and whatever. It was just really nice, man. I like Lenny Henry. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I
I
like
remember
him a lot,
watching
man.
him. Lenny Henry
Henry
show.
Show.
And he was the one who I used to kind of copy his routines in the school playground.
Yeah.
And I'd have like about, I don't know, maybe like 10, 15 kids around me. And I'd be just there,
Serious.
just talking and just repeating things and telling jokes. It was funny. It was funny, man. So
All I did was
legend,
take the
legend.
laugh, the laugh of Theophilus P.
Be
Wildebeest.
Beast.
Bad man. I'm sorry. He's a wicked man character. Love it. Love it.
And it was a separate show, wasn't it, with the Pirate Radio?
Yes.
I've forgotten the name of the show though.
Yeah. So did I. Yeah. He's done it. He's done it. Whenever I don't think he's going to stop. Apparently, as well, he's a comic fan. He loves his comics. They saw him going into a little, any town or city that he's in. He hunts out the comic store and goes in and see if he could. You can see him. He's not silly. He knows sealed number ones. He's going through the, you know what I mean, proper things. So I said, yeah, but he said, yeah, comics has been a big part of who he is, and and how he winds down and so forth. So yeah, man, big up Lenny Henry, man.
Yeah. And
Big
you're
up
not
Lenny
talking
Henry.
like Beano and Dandy.
No, 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 no. Proper stuff. Proper stuff. Proper stuff. You know what I mean? Proper stuff. Right, where are we at? past. Put the word out. It is quiz night. Quiz night right here. Get ready. It's all about elements of Black history. So yeah, man, get involved. Get involved. Yeah, boy.
For those who haven't seen one of the quizzes before, just to let you know that you have to answer really quick if you really want to be on top. So the quicker you answer, the more points you get. But if you get a wrong answer, you're going to lose the liquor points. So you got to be quick and you got to be right to be on top at the end of the night.
Yeah, that's right. I tried to keep up with rhyming. I couldn't do it. My brain doesn't work quick enough. I'm sorry. My brain didn't work quick enough.
Oh, sugar, that just remember. Yeah.
What? Oh, Lenny.
It might have been Lenny or it might have been one of these films.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that from?
Wait, there was that Trading. Was that Trading Places? Yeah, I think it was Trading Places. It wasn't Stir Crazy. It was. I think it was Trading Places in the jail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might have been in the jail scene. So, let me hit a button and tell you what's forthcoming. So yes, we've been away for a little while, so I think that's why people haven't popped in yet, but they should be on their way. Forthcoming, we have 2 interviews with 2 London club and event hosts of similar generation. I think there's 1 generation between them, but they definitely talk about what it's like in the club scene, in the event scene, in the festival scene, and how they approach their craft of speaking over music. You know what I mean? As club hosts and hosting festivals and concerts and stuff like that, you have to know when to shut up. You know what I mean? And they've definitely mastered it with lyrics as well, to be able to throw down a little bar over a little rhythm sometimes and more. So look out for the adverts for those. They will be definitely coming.
Yeah,
We've locked that in.
Yeah, it's an art form in a sense because, most people think, oh, the person's just grabbed the mic and they're just doing whatever. But they are there to keep the crowd engaged and entertained without getting in the way of the music.
Yes. Or I would say they're there to, how can I put it, enhance what you're hearing. So in other words, if they know what they're doing and how to do it with respect in the sense of a generalization, you're not blocking or disturbing the transaction between the DJ and the raver.
Yeah.
You're actually making it a better journey, or you're actually elevating it and giving them extra. Because I don't like the MCs that take away from the connection. The DJ's trying to connect to people, and then you've got a host. It's like you're blocking the sound wave. Don't block the sound wave.
Yeah.
Enhance it.
And there's also, I guess, an element of not allowing your ego to get it too much in the way as well.
Oh, dash away your ego. Dash away your ego. Don't come out here thinking that just because you got the mic in your hand and you have a little bit of audio power, don't run wild with it. Because I will lock off the mic while in the middle of your sentence. I will do it.
Because I remember my very, very first DJ set for a wedding. I thought I actually wasn't even going to get to play because a sound was playing, and I just had a few records because I was told I might be able to get to play.
Yes.
Well, that was the idea. That was going to. So I was waiting. Wasn't, asking, when am I coming? When am I coming? Anything like that. I was just chilling. You know what I mean? And then I got told, yeah, you can come on. But before that happened,
Yeah.
the person on the mic at one point, because nobody was really jamming. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And the person on the mic in between one couple of records, he actually said, "Is this a wedding or a dead house?"
No.
And then next tune played.
No.
It was just really
At a wedding, you
interesting.
do not do that. You don't
You see what I'm
disrespect the
saying?
crowd at a wedding.
Which then made it worse when I came on and I played a couple sort of easygoing tunes to start with. And then after that, I started to play the tunes that I wanted to play, and I kept my head down. And I looked up a few songs in, everyone was shucking out.
Yes.
So it's like, what just happened? And when I finished my set, somebody came from the other room, was like, "You ain't finished already?" I said, I didn't know I was going to play for long. I was just going to play, what I mean? I had a certain number of records with me. I wanted them thin record bags, so it wasn't the time where I'm like
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
with the 2 record boxes and
Oh,
one over
yeah.
the shoulder. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, the whole keeping the crowd or getting the crowd excited about what's happening, or at least not putting them down, like you're saying, to disrespect them in terms of, if they don't feel like moving, they don't feel like moving.
Yeah.
But then what you say and what you do can encourage them to really get moving.
Mm-hmm.
Someone I've seen do that so many times is Cappuccino.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like, right, time to get this crowd in line after, when it's hit their turn to do their thing.
Yeah.
And true to form, even if there's a few people there, he gets people lively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's different tastes for different people in the sense of how to approach that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you're in one of those energy driven events, then you want someone who's gonna, enhance that energy.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in let's say a got soul environment,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear no screaming. I want to hear no jumping on tables and all that foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
I want that inviting compare
Mm-hmm.
compared to a host. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who can go anyway? Sexy mama, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Nice to have you here. I don't know what accent that was, but yeah. We are just catching up. Hope everyone's well. If you're in the chat and you want to get interactive, come and say hello. Let us know anything that you've watched that is amazing that you think we need to watch, or anything that we need to avoid. Please let us know before we get into the quiz. So let us know quickly if there's anything that we should be watching, or if there's anything we should just totally avoid. Let us know in the chat.
Because at the moment, there's not much on the horizon that I can see.
No.
I know the
Even
Venom
the cinema
is
releases.
coming.
Yeah, Venom. I was just about to say Venom. Wow. But I want to see how they close it down, because it sounds like someone's going to die. Yeah, it just reads, when you read it, it just reads like someone, either the guy or him's going to die, and relationship finished now. Okay.
Because even when you check it, when you look at the lineup for certain cinemas, I don't know if it happens in others like Odeon and View, but Cineworld have invited a lot of international films into their roster. A lot of Tamil, Indonesia, India and whatnot. A lot of international films are coming through, and it just it's good in the sense that it's diverse, but I don't think we get to see much promotion of it as a trailer to say, okay, I'm going to go and watch that international film being from the UK.
But then this is where I'm saying this is where the robot metadata, rare analytical analyst is going by surnames. Right, let's go give it to them. And they're the ones getting the messages on their phone and everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could be targeted messaging like that, whereas blanket, put it for everyone.
Very much so, because I believe that Netflix, the screenshots that you see promoting each film.
You got into the Matrix. I don't know what's happening.
The text, so it's a bit different from what Bob
Sorry, say that again.
What I
I
would say is
missed
going to
it.
be different
You,
from.
you went into the Matrix. The
Oh,
promo that you see in each.
so the thumbnail
Yes.
that you see in Netflix
Yes.
for each film is
Yeah.
different, I feel, from what the thumbnail that Sue Ellen would see, who's
100%.
you know what I mean.
I can verify that because I opened up Netflix at my uncle's house, and I saw movies I'd never seen before, and I'm like, what? Why have you got this?
Well, it's not even just the movies. I'm talking about the thumbnail you see.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying. I'm
I'm
just saying
saying
everything just looks totally different. And then when I look closely, it is stuff that I've got, but
Yes.
the
the image they're
clipped a different
using.
clip. Yeah,
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 So they try to entice you to watch things that you may not watch because you see something familiar.
yeah, yeah. So I'm just letting everyone know in the chat we are minutes away from the quiz. How is you lot's Black history? Our history. Did you do a little swatting up before you come on the show? I wouldn't blame you. knowing this guy, yeah, you have to get, you have to do a little, you know what I mean? Mary Seacole, Harriet Tubman, yeah, I know them ones.
It's not that bad. Today's pretty
Yeah,
straightforward. Today's
As
pretty
long as the
straightforward.
answers are not Shabba, then I'm fine, isn't it? Yeah, don't want to hear about no plantain and no Shabba. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But again, remember, the quicker you answer, the more points you get.
Yeah.
And if you get a wrong answer, you're gonna lose a little bit of points, just a little bit of points. So, again, if you just jump in at any time, you will. Good evening, Melissa Deans. Good evening.
Hello, Miss Deans. How are you? I hope you're well. Nice to have you here. Just above you is the link. Get in early. Reserve your spot. We've put it out now, so we are moments away from there. So please do that. But yeah,
and then because I've seen people jump in maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 questions in and win because they've been the quickest on the button.
Oh, we've had that. We've had that once, didn't we? We had it once. Someone came literally 15 minutes before the end and just battered the last 7 questions. Just battered and ended up second or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been here for nearly half an hour. Why are you winning? So yeah, please. It's a bit of fun on a Monday. Help you kick off your week and help us wind down our attempt to get to 100 episodes. 100 episodes. So more information about that coming. We endeavor to get there. We will get there. We will get there. Look out for the 90s quiz. So what are we now? 4 episodes. We're 4 episodes away from the 90s quiz. That's going to be a madness. It's going to be
the 80s are still my favorite era, but I think the 90s was cool. 90s is second.
I like the power of the 80s, but because I was a young man stroke teenager growing in the 90s, it will always be endearing to me because everything kicked off for me in the 90s. I literally came from bedroom DJ to 3,000 capacity club DJ to residency to everything, and it was when all of the music that everyone loves about the 90s was coming out. Right. So I was one of the tastemakers of playing the new Biggie, the new Craig Mack, the new Total, the new as it lands. Yeah. So if I'm doing someone's 21st birthday, I'm landing there with the fresh things straight as they come out. You know what I mean? Not no old school nothing. I'm landing there with the things. Yeah. And leaving and creating memories. So yeah, they're my memories too. So yeah, man. Pick up all those that booked me for their birthdays. Hint, 50ths are coming. Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right. Actually, anybody who's new here, you do realize that you're looking at one of the greatest DJs of our time here, Mr. Butch Cassidy. So if you need someone to play at your weddings and your bar mitzvahs and your whatnots, you can book that man right there, Mr. Butch Cassidy.
I do my thing. I do funerals as well.
There you go.
I have once in my life I got a standing ovation at a funeral.
Look at that.
Crazy. I actually brought a tear to my eye. I was just playing music. I was just playing music, but everyone was singing, singing. It was just a connection. And they said, beautiful send off, rare. Boy, I'm telling you, I left with a tip, extra food. I left with everything that night there. That was it, boy. But I like that. I like parties like that. I like when you can connect with a crowd.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It always is nice. I have found that over the years, and I don't know if it's still the case now, but especially back then, if people hadn't seen the video, they wouldn't dance.
Oh wow. Yes, there was that bit.
That
Yep.
period, yeah.
Yep.
If they hadn't seen the video, they wouldn't dance. So, a perfect example, me and my friend, we were jamming when we heard Touch Me, Tease Me, and that was at Club UN.
Oh my god.
The crowd was pretty much still, or they were just swaying a little bit. But me and my friend, we were like,
Yeah.
and then the following month, the video had come out, innit? So now the whole crowd's like,
Yep.
yeah. So, these days I've not seen a music video for a long time. I think the last ones I saw were Chip when he was doing the retaliations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've seen a couple of music videos. I think a lot of the R&B artists, especially the ladies, that I follow, they still got their videos going.
Yeah.
They keep it simple. They keep it simple, but I think they just get a little bit of visuals out. But me, sometimes I'm happy with a studio video. I want to see you, you know what I mean? If it's a rap thing, I want to see you barring. You know what I mean? I want to see you going for it. But I'm bored of the, you know what I mean, the stack in your hand and the whip and the girls bending over and everything else. I get it, but I just think it's been done. There's a rapper friend of mine. He went out to the woods somewhere. He went out to the woods and was standing on this tree, the fallen tree, and he's on top of the log. And it was a summer's day. Oh my God, the trees were like burning orange and it was just looking wild. The video's sick.
That's what I'm saying.
The video's sick.
Once upon a time, videos were about creativity. It wasn't just a formulaic thing. It turned into the formula, but people stuck to the formula way too much in terms of money, cars, women with no clothes on.
Yeah.
And then maybe a few guns. That might have been the sort of formula, shall we say. And that just became, a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you have something like Bring the Pain.
Yeah.
Where it's simple.
Yeah.
But man said, just give me a contact and a bus. And that was it. And videos fire. I came to bring the pain.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mental based on this.
Sometimes I like the simplicity of one location videos. It's how you really just use it and get wild with it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be 15 locations and all of this, that. And then you know what I mean? Your video costs more than it costs to make the bloody song and just chill, man. Just chill. Be inventive. Be inventive. Now with the AI, you know what I mean? You can 50-50 your video. You can put yourself in certain situations, and if you're artistically smart, take those situations and then run them through, you know what I mean, certain AI, and put stuff in the situation that you're in, and it will enhance what you've done. That's how I'll be smart with it. Use this background and create rare, but then I've got video of me standing in the same background. So while other things is going on, you know what I mean, I can slide myself in there, you know what I mean, to make it look good, and then back out to the what? So don't let me start.
Just thinking about creative videos, I think the most creative I've seen for a long time was This Is America.
Oh, the way the what they call a single shot, but moving around the thing,
because it was telling a story in a subliminal way, or giving you things to think about. Have you seen Lenny
Henry's parody of that?
No.
They showed a clip of it. What in his thing? Oh my gosh! Oh my lord! He's got a parody of that, and he's got a parody of Stormzy in the tracksuit. In the tracksuit, yeah. What's her name's in it as well? Judy Love and all other people. But yeah, sorry, it's only because you mentioned This Is America. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
because that video I felt is one of the more creative videos that I've seen for
yeah,
a
yeah,
while.
yeah.
You know what I mean? In terms of direction and all the different things that are happening in it. It was just
We
crazy.
have somebody else to say good evening to. Where are we? I swear I saw Shania. Shania,
Yes, Shanya's in the building.
yeah,
Thinking
Shania's
that they
here.
might have been too late for the quiz, but nope, we haven't
No,
done the
no,
quiz
no,
just
no,
yet.
no, no, no. I think we should. I've put the post up again. Let me just do it so make sure people see it. Right, start getting your names in, please. Start to do that. Let's get your names in. And let's get ready for the quiz. I think it's about right. I think it's about time, innit?
Yeah, I think the QR code can go on the screen
Yeah.
for people. If
There we go.
you know, we
You want
can
me
keep.
to drop that? There we go.
Yeah, so it's just, you know, if people haven't seen it before, you've got your options to scan that QR code on the screen. Alternatively, you can go to crowd.live on your web browser on a different device if you want. And you enter the code GKLKH and you'll be in with a chance of winning tonight's quiz.
Simple. It is simple. It is so simple.
Yeah, something we like to do every so often. A little bit of fun. We'll have the 90s based one in a few episodes time. So if you're a 90s baby or you're a fan of the 90s, we're going to have some questions based around that. It's going to be interesting to try and see what questions.
That might be a two-part, two-quiz thing. I've got ideas for that because not only can you do fashion and everything else, you can do movies, and then you got music as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it might be. I think it might be a big quiz, man. Like, you know what I mean, a couple of rounds. We ain't gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's again, like I said, the era was just really, really nice. I was watching a clip of Automan just earlier.
Oh, stop it! Stop it, Automan.
Automan.
Oh, don't muck about. What did you see the auto bike?
No, he did the car. It was like
He's the car. Oh, okay, the car that turned right angles on
yeah,
bruv.
Oh, I was busting up because he had the passenger. The passenger was like, "You're not gonna make the corner."
Straight.
I don't recall it. I don't recall any of the episodes, but that clip
I can
there.
remember Automan. I can remember Automan. I never forget it, man. What was it, a Lotus or something? It was something like a Lotus or something like that.
It might have been or Lambo because it had gull doors. No, not gull doors. It had choppers. You know, the ones that go straight up.
Yeah.
Gull are the ones that go out.
Go out sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a Lotus, man. The thing and that one stripe around the outside and the glow, and yeah, man. Why have I hit your hypothetical? No, we are on quiz night. Here we go. Yeah, please, excuse me. Come on, send the link to a friend. Let's see your Black history. Let's see how you do. Yeah, invite a friend. I'm going in this week. I want to see what Dave's done. I'm going in this week.
It's nothing. You know, it's nothing too. It's quite.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of black trivia, black culture and stuff. Nothing too heavy.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not trying to throw people on this one.
Well, it's our first week back after a short break. We had to take a break. Life is lifing, as they say. And we are back. So we come back with a quiz. and we're looking forward to some proper discussions from a DJ's perspective, because that is what the original SoundCheck podcast is all about.
Yes,
It's all
indeed.
about.
Yes,
So
indeed.
yeah.
And again, we
Thank you.
thank everyone. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
man.
just about to say the same thing. Yeah.
Go on.
Just thanking everyone who's participated.
Pated. Oh, he's got into the matrix.
It
Hello?
who's ever tuned in at the Real SoundCheck podcast. I can still hear you. You
Oh
got?
yeah, go
You good?
on. Yep.
You
Yeah,
there?
you're right. Yep.
Yeah. So we like thanking everyone who shared, thanking everyone who participated, thanking everyone who's let people know what's happening here. A nice little casual live again. It's live, so this is not pre-recorded and chopped up. We are live and direct on a Monday night. Real Sound Check podcast. And listen, this quiz here again, it's just a bit of fun, so it's not, there's no shaming or anything like that. It's all love. So the QR code is on the screen. You can scan that with your phone. Alternatively, you can go to crowd.live and you can enter the code GKLKH. And for those who were here earlier in the chat, if you scroll up, you'll see the link that you can click to open up the quiz page. Just put your name in, or some people have put some very interesting nicknames in. And that'll be it. Simple as that, and you'll be in the quiz.
Let's give them another two minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes, and then we just go and have some fun. This is our first week back. We wasn't expecting a wave.
Yeah.
Of people, but yeah, we like to have fun with it. There's two of you, one of you, or even just me and Dave talking.
Exactly.
And leaving something on the internet for people to watch back. So
yeah,
get ready. We will be chopping up our episodes as I said, on the road to 100, and going through some clips. So keep an eye on your socials. Make sure you're following the Real SoundCheck podcast on Instagram, because there will be some shorts. There will be some shorts. There will be some shorts coming of some serious discussions.
I'm just wondering if some people watch back the quiz and they'll be like, "I knew the answer to that. I knew the answer to that.
Yeah,
I knew the answer to that.
Yeah.
I knew that." But then when it comes to the live quiz itself, they're like, them quiet. Them quiet.
I definitely think so.
Yeah. So. Again, you can scan that QR code to join in with the quiz, or you can go to crowd.live on a browser and enter the code GKLKH.
Simple as that.
Yeah. I actually did a quiz with the finance workshop that I did.
Okay.
It is quite interesting. Because I used some of the questions as talking points.
Yes.
So, one of them
interactive.
was like, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them was to do with what's the name of the new form of currency that, where can you hold this cryptocurrency? Is it a digital purse? Is it a this, that, and the third? Is it a wallet? What else? And, some people get the right answer, some people get the wrong answer. But then I mentioned something about crypto, which is, the slogan that not your keys, not your crypto. And there's people who have it on exchanges.
Yes.
And that's all well and good, but sometimes the exchanges can be a little bit
folded.
They can fold.
Yes.
They can have issues. So some suggest that it's
Damn,
better.
that reminds me. I need to wake up. I got an email.
It's better to have it
secure those access.
Yeah. To have it on a hard wallet.
A cold wallet.
Cold wallet, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to talk to you. I need to find one that's recommended that's good.
There's so many. I mean, I don't have one myself. I've got just a digital version.
Yeah.
But there's so many ones, and it just seems a bit strange as well and surreal that you have this little USB or whatever, and in there is a currency.
It's out. I'm glad that I'm of the generation that's touching the first version of this, because if it's something our kids stroke grandkids are going to do, I'm glad I was aware that it is an investment to do so. and maybe I might have bought 50 coins of something that's gonna skyrocket when they get older. You know what I mean? And then you know what I mean, I've got it tucked away. So I think it's definitely, if you're in the know, definitely worth because some of the wallets are expensive. Not expensive, but you know, over £100. You know what I mean, at least to get a decent, secure, certified wallet, which is what you need. And they can take multiple currencies and everything else as well. But let's not digress. 2 minutes is up. Let me hit something and let's get into the quiz. Right, what do you want me to take off? Take that off?
Yeah, be cool.
Okay.
So let's begin tonight's Black History Month tinged podcast quiz. So again, the quicker you answer, the more points you get. If you get a wrong answer, you may lose some points. Actually, no, you will lose some points. No, you will lose a little points, but it's all fun and games. And if you've just joined, you can still join in. The instructions are at the bottom of the screen, so jump in at any time. If you felt a bit shy and then you realize, you know what, yeah, let me jump in, the instructions are at the bottom of the screen. So question number 1. What music publication named Marvin Gaye's What's Going On as the greatest album of all time in 2020? So, is it Spin, Pitchforks, Billboard, or Rolling Stone? Which music publication named Marvin Gaye's What's Going On as the greatest album of all time in 2020? Greatest album of all time is such an accolade. There are people who think that Michael Jackson's Thriller is the greatest, but that might be the greatest statistically.
Thriller?
Yeah.
Thriller? Not Off the Wall?
No, I think they think Thriller. And I think Thriller has the records for sales and things like that.
Okay.
So let's have a look and see. 100% went for Rolling Stone. The answer we're looking for is Rolling Stone. Congratulations if you got that one right.
See? Okay. It's doable. Come and join us. Now you've seen the first question.
On to question number 2. Question number 2. Who was the first black boxer crowned heavyweight champion in 1908? Oh, God. Was it Jack Johnson, Archie Moore, Joe Louis, or Joe Frazier? Who was the first black boxer crowned world heavyweight champion in 1908? Ooh, so 100% of you have gone for Jack Johnson. Joe Louis, he beat Joe Frazier there. Sorry, I can't remember which one it was. Also looking for is Jack Johnson. So congratulations if you got that one right too. See, I told you, it's a nice, easy game. So again, if you want to join in, the instructions are at the bottom of the screen. On to question number 3. In what year did the Million Man March in Washington, D.C. take place? In what year did the Million Man March in Washington, D.C. take place? Was it 1992, 1993, 1994, or 1995? 2, 3, 4, or 5. Which year did the Million Man March in Washington take place?
Oh my God, I missed it.
It seems like nobody was able to answer that
Nobody
one.
was asked. Yeah, you have to think, man. That was. He didn't even spread it out. You went 2, 3, 4, 5. I was like, oh, but it couldn't have been. I was at college. Did I go to college? Did I leave college?
And the answer is 1995.
1995. I would have been wrong.
1995. The Million Man March happened on October 16th, 1995, and was organized by Louis Farrakhan, leader of the Nation of Islam. Attendance was reported to range from anywhere between 400,000 to 850,000. It's a magnificent feat.
Mm.
And I can't recall any of the exact details. I'm just thinking it must have been a largely peaceful movement, because they usually try to, like Carnival, they'll say, oh, there's this many this and this many that.
Yeah. I can't remember any major reports saying that it was a riot or anything like that. I think they actually kept it under control just to prove.
Yeah. Okay, on to question number 4. Who's 90?
Go on. Oops.
Whose 1997 slow jam, Footsteps in the Dark, does rapper Ice Cube sample on his 1993 single, It Was a Good Day?
1977.
Slow jam. Yeah. What 1977 slow jam, Footsteps in the Dark, does rapper Ice Cube sample on his 1993 single, It Was a Good Day?
Oh.
Was it the OJs, the Isley Brothers, the Gap Band, or Gladys Knight?
Oh.
Whose slow jam?
What's it?
The answers are in. Going for the OJs. Correct answer we're looking for is the Isley Brothers.
No way.
Footsteps in the Dark.
Is that them?
Yeah. The Isley Brothers' Footsteps in the Dark has been sampled numerous times, including by Ice Cube, Usher, Jay Dilla, Alicia Keys, and many others.
Good to know.
Yeah. Question number 5. Who played Dorothy in the feature film adaptation of the musical The Wiz? Who played Dorothy? Was it Chaka Khan, Mary J. Blige, Ashanti, or Diana Ross? I had to risk the urge to say Chaka Khan like 3 times in a row.
Oh, stop it.
The was with Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. Mary J. Blige, Ashanti, or Diana Ross? And the answer we were looking for is, of course, Miss Diana Ross. Musical retelling of Frank L. Baum's The Wizard of Oz stars Diana Ross as Dorothy and marks the feature film debut of pop star Michael Jackson.
Mm.
Who was the Scarecrow, if I'm not mistaken?
Was he the Scarecrow?
I believe it was the Scarecrow, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure who the Tin Man and the Lion was.
Oh,
That film gave me the creeps. I think it was the Bins.
Oh, I can't remember it fully.
And question number 6. Again, if you've just joined us and you'd like to join in, you are welcome to. Just scan the QR code at the bottom, or you can go to crowd.live and enter the code GKLTV. LKH. It's because
Yeah.
some people join in last minute and they've actually won the entire quiz. So feel free to join in if you'd like. Question number 6 is, what guitar legend studied cosmetology and worked as a beautician before finding musical success? Was it B.B. King, Chuck Berry, Jimi Hendrix, or Charlie Pride? What guitar legend studied cosmetology and worked as a beautician
Oh,
before
it has to be him.
finding musical success?
It has to be him.
Answers are in. Thinking it's Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, he's gone in the Matrix. He'll be back in a second. Oh, there we go.
Chuck Berry.
What?
Chuck Berry. Yeah. Prior to his success as a rock guitarist and singer, Chuck Berry earned a degree in cosmetology and had a relatively successful career as a beautician.
Okay then.
Okay then. On to question number 7. In what decade did historian Carter G. Woodson establish Negro History Week, a precursor to Black History Month? So before Black History Month, we had Negro History Week. Was it the 1910s, the 1920s, the 1930s, or the 1940s? Which decade did historian Carter G. Woodson establish Negro History Week, the precursor to Black History Month?
That's a wild one. That one. That.
A little bit of Black history for your way. 1920s is correct. Well done for those who got that right. Carter G. Woodson launched Negro History Week the second week in February 1926. Woodson chose the second week in February to coincide with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass.
I knew it was February. Yeah.
Yeah. Second week in Feb of 1926, Negro History Week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question number 8. What 1980s television star is the first black actress to win a Tony Award for Best Actress in a Play?
What?
Which one of these 4? Let's see who they are. Loretta Devine, Felicia Rashad, Robin Givens, or Debbie Morgan? What 1980s television star is the first black actress to win a Tony Award for Best Actress in a Play? Gone for Loretta Devine. It was actually Felicia Rashad.
Stop it.
First actress to win a Tony Award. Juanita Hall was the first black winner at the Tony Awards in 1950, but it was for the musical South Pacific in 1949. The first black actor to win a Tony for a lead performance in a play is Felicia Rashad, who took home the award in 2004's revival of Raisin in the Sun.
Oh,
Very
Mrs.
interesting.
Huxtable.
Oh, I've been watching some of these episodes recently. It's been a lovely flashback. She was always the kind of wife that I would say, yeah, that's the kind of wife I would like. Mrs. Huxtable. There's even a song about her.
I know there's a Drake bar. The face from
No.
Houston, Texas. No, the ass from Houston, Texas, but the face looked like Claire Huxtable. Oh,
Yeah, it's that's a song's called Claire Huxtable. I think it's from Lewis York.
okay.
Yeah. My Claire Huxtable. Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely, lovely. Question number 9. What Oscar-winning actor criticized the month with "I don't want a Black History Month. Black History is American history"?
Mm.
I think a lot of people know this one. Was it Denzel, Lewis, Jamie, or Morgan? What Oscar-winning actor criticized the month with "I don't want a Black History Month. Black History is American history"? Denzel Washington, Louis Gossett Jr., Jamie Foxx, or Morgan Freeman? Gone for Jamie Foxx. The answer is it's actually Morgan Freeman.
What?
I don't want a Black History Month. Black History is American history.
Oh man.
It was a 2005 interview with Mike Wallace on the news program 60 Minutes that Morgan Freeman called the concept of Black History Month quote unquote ridiculous. He went on to say, "You're going to relegate my history to a month?"
That's
And I think
fair.
he even also went on to say, "Where's White History Month?"
Yeah, because it makes sense. The first part, the first quote is better. Black history is American history, which it is. All negative and positive of it, it all happened there on that land. So it's a part of the land's history.
Yeah, exactly.
Fact. So
On to question number 10. Roughly, how many products did scientist George Washington Carver develop using peanuts, including cheese, milk, dyes, and plastics? Was it 50, 150, 300, or 500?
what?
How many products, roughly, did scientist George Washington Carver develop using peanuts? Gone for 150. Correct answer is 300.
He must have been busy. He made 300 products from peanuts.
300 products. George Washington Carver revolutionized agriculture with more than 300 products derived from peanuts and was dubbed the father of the peanut industry. It would be interesting to get a list of these products because if they're made from peanuts, then are we still making them?
Well, this is it. This is it. And because it's America, who owns the patents?
Mm-hmm.
Anything with America, who owns the patents and who owns the copyright? That's it. Before you even start thinking about anything. Because as much as it is there to celebrate it, there's some vindictive, evil people. But yeah. You take it to market, but I own the patent.
Mm-hmm.
And just sit there and wait for you to spend all your money, so you can't even fight the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Anyway, in a positive note.
Thank you, Mr. Carver, for your 300 products.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's so creative. Because you ask someone to just think of 300 products, they can't. But he's created 300 products from one substance, a peanut. Anyway, on to question number 11. Who is the first black female Olympic athlete to win the all-around gymnastics gold medal? Was it Dominique Dawes, Morgan Dennis, Simone Biles, or Gabby Douglas? the first black female Olympic athlete to win the all-around gymnastics gold medal. The way that gymnasts do the tumble, fly in the air and land properly
Love it.
without
Absolutely love it.
breaking their knees.
Love it. I love, that's the only thing that, like, between that and what do you call it, the if it's summer, what's it called, the track athlete stuff. The gymnast is amazing. What those people can do with their bodies.
Yep, it's amazing. Because I think there's a guy who tried to do a cartwheel the other day, and he just failed. He just failed. Ended up on his elbows. Didn't even get the whole body over. Ended
No, I
up
think
at a
I can
different
still
angle.
get. I think I can still get the body completely over with straight legs, not bent legs. I'll be able to do straight leg. Yeah, yeah. I think I could still do that. That's something that's still ingrained. A good cartwheel.
Well, let's see who was the first black female Olympic athlete to win the all-around gymnastics gold medal.
That's the bit that's bugging me all round.
Yep. Going for Dominique Dawes. The answer we were looking for is Gabby Douglas.
Ah,
Gabby Douglas won the all-around gold medal in gymnastics at the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, no less, where they converted Stratford into a city, just like that.
Just like that.
A city in a city.
We've done it with Wembley as well.
Wembley City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's White City, isn't there? Thinking about it.
That's the name of an area, but yeah.
Yeah. The same kind of, I guess, like naming something city.
This is
and then you
different.
got,
This is the new gentrification city because they're dissecting the boroughs into wards. They've already started it.
okay.
So in our lifetime, we might get to see what you know as Hackney split up into different wards. You know, like in the dystopian futures, you might have Ward 1 to Ward 4, Ward 3 to Ward 7 or whatever. You're going to get a certain name, but then it's going to have Ward 1, Ward 2, Ward 3 in it.
Or are we talking 15-minute cities? Hypothetically.
Are we talking what?
15-minute cities.
Ooh.
Hypothetically.
Oh, I can't wait for the next hypothetical show. We've got to go in.
On to question number 12.
Number 12.
Which musical artist helped make Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday a national holiday with his single Happy Birthday? It's almost like I don't even need to show the question answers for this. People just know the answer.
What, Busy Signal?
Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson, or James Brown?
Happy birthday, Ivan. Sorry, can't do it.
And actually, the Cosby Show episode that I watched recently was the episode with Stevie Wonder in it.
Which one? The Cosby Show
episode, yeah.
Oh, stop it.
The one with Stevie Wonder in it.
Excuse me. Okay.
It was just...
I haven't watched hardly any of those throwbacks. I'm waiting. I want to give it like time before I go back and visit certain programs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Got the right answer, and yep, got the right answer. Stevie Wonder released the original song Happy Birthday in June 1981 as part of a social campaign to make Martin Luther King's birthday into a national holiday. The song is an original composition and not a recording of the traditional version, and to this day is used in parties across at least the UK.
Yeah.
if the celebration is of a melanated person, this
Mm-hmm.
is the version that is likely to be played.
No, it gets used a lot, mate.
Yep, yep.
It gets used a lot.
Brilliant song. And on to question number 13.
13.
In 2008, who became the first man to set 3 world records at a single Olympic Games? Daley Thompson, Carl Lewis, Kobe Bryant, or Usain Bolt? In 2008, who became the first man to set 3 world records at a single Olympic Games? Answer: Usain Bolt. And that is, of course, the correct answer. I was almost going to give it away because I almost said, who became the first man to set 3 world records
Oh,
at a single...
tree. If you said tree, it would have taken people right up the path. That is it.
Indeed. Usain Bolt, held in Beijing, China. Jamaican track and field star Usain Bolt set world records in both the 100 meter, the 200 meters, and as well as a part of the 4x100 meter relay team. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That was my dream when I was little, being a 100-meter runner.
100 meters. Okay. I don't know. Did I?
Yeah.
Did I have any?
Me.
No. I like the weightlifting. I like the weightlifting, but some of them them bars look scary when you see them bending. No.
There's a guy called Anatoly.
Yeah, I know. I see him.
You see him. Love the videos, man.
Is it okay if I help? Could you please? Could you're not doing it right. You're doing it wrong. It's wrong. You superhuman. You're not real. I'm real. You're not real. He just takes the mickey.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Especially when the guys who are doing it are really pumped, as in
juiced up.
Yeah, you know,
they
when
are
the wings are the wings.
They are juiced up.
And they look at him like, you know, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? But the way he's like, oh, excuse me, can I clean, please? Can I clean? You clean here? Okay. And then he just says, oh, I just move it. And then he picks it up and moves it. And says, oh, easy. The way he says, oh, easy. Drops it, uses the mop, and brings it back for them. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Crazy.
Brilliant. On to question number 14. Who was the first female self-made millionaire in the United States according to the Guinness Book of World Records? The first female self-made millionaire in the US. Was it Toni Morrison, Oprah Winfrey, Madam C.J. Walker, or Diana Ross?
I did a bit of homework before I came on. I think I got that one right.
The first self-made millionaire female in the United States, according to the World Book of Records. Going for Madam C.J. Walker. The correct answer is Diana Ross, who was in the middle of a chain reaction. No, it's not. It's Madam C.J. Walker. Born Sarah Breedlove, Madam C.J. Walker made her fortune developing and marketing cosmetics and hair care products for black women in the early 20th century America. So effectively, she was Rihanna before Rihanna.
Yeah. She's Fenty Walker. She's doing her thing. Yeah. She's out here smashing it, and she was doing it door to door. She was hustling. Some people have got that hustler's mentality, and that shows. And he said, I think I just watched a video on it. She said that she was trying out, she was losing hair due to stress. And then a big black man in her dream said, oh, go and get these ingredients. but you can't get them from America. You have to get them imported from Africa. So she did her connections, got the things over. Soon as she found the correct formula for what she wanted to do, that was it. She hit the road. She hit the road, man.
That's so like, because a lot of us don't really pay attention to our dreams.
Oh, can we save that for another program, please? Let's not talk about dreams. You have them little naps and they're telling you something, or you're sitting down and you can visually see something else happening while you're sitting wide-eyed open, and it's telling you, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So, on to last question of the quiz. Question number 15. Which is, what R&B legend sang the theme song Rainbow from 2000 until the show went off air in 2006?
Reading Rainbow.
Yes, the educational series. I've heard of Sesame Street. I don't really know much about Reading Rainbow, but apparently it was quite big in the US.
Legend between 2000 and 2006. A legend. Okay.
So let's see who we have to choose from. Diana Ross, Shaka Khan, Whitney Houston, or Mary J. Blige? Who was the voice? Sang the theme song to Reading Rainbow? Let's see. Gone for Shaka Khan. Answer we were looking for is Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. The third and final version of the Reading Rainbow theme song, which the show used from 2000 to 2006, was performed by R&B legend Shaka Khan.
Brilliant.
Very interesting name when you really break it down.
What, Shaka and Khan?
Yeah.
I think they mean something in other languages.
Exactly. Because the surname is not normally associated. But as a star name, never thought of it. But just now looking at it, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I don't know what it means. Someone should, we should check into it.
So that concludes the quiz.
Yeah.
And you are the winner.
Yay! Yeah. Thank you all for popping in. Hello, 1 ton. Excellente. That was another quiz. We used that as a breaker to come back after our little hiatus. Thank you all for being here. Mr. Dean's Mr. It's all right. You can get on the next one. Look out for the 90s quiz, the 90th show with the 90s quiz, 4 episodes time. And that will be definitely the sparing moment as we move into the final 10 shows of the chapter. This chapter, which has been the Real SoundCheck podcast. Once again, big shout going out to my co-host, Mr. Dave Knight. Thank you very much, bro.
As always, man. Thanks for doing what you do. And this
Oh, we're
is
back
the
on it. I had that donkey cold, man. I've been sick. I was sick. I'm still coughing, but I'm back on it. We're gonna get back on it and yeah, do what we have to do. But thank you for popping in, saying hello. Really, really, really appreciate it. Really, really, really appreciate it. Is there anything
indeed,
else you want
indeed.
to let them know about?
I guess only little thing. I would say little thing. You know, the next plantain and prosecco is on the horizon.
Oh
Um,
yes,
I have a content creation day I'm kind of setting up for those who are
content
new to,
creation day.
yeah, for those who are kind of new to, using or wanting to actually create content for their businesses or their
Okay,
brand. Just get together in a collaborative setting, so maybe like 10 to 12 people, and we give each other ideas. Well, I'll give them some ideas about what things they could use as content, film some content in a location. So if they're not comfortable filming at home, then we come to a location, we film, give you
ooh,
some guidance on what you can do and how to use certain apps to chop up your footage and post and stuff like that. So looking to do that
excellent.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the two things at the moment, and then looking to do some more workshops. So just working, and I'm resisting the urge to launch a third radio station.
Oh, stop it. We need to talk. I want to set one up. I
Yeah,
definitely want to set one up. I definitely want to set up my own station, man. So people can just hear, yeah, proper things. But we will talk. We will talk. Thank you lot so much. It's been a quiet one, a mellow one, as we get back into the routine after a little hiatus, little takeout time, or shall we say, fighting germs. But we're gonna keep it real. Thank you all for coming in, and we will see you the next Monday for another episode of the Real SoundCheck podcast.
yes, indeed. Until
Yeah,
then, stay safe.
stay safe. You know how it goes.